other than here for? Okay. Okay, public comment section is now closed. Item 1,
Roll call to ascertain if the Rental Housing Board members have any conflict of interest with any items on the agenda.
Madam Secretary.
Board members Hamilton,
No conflicts.
Fregoso,
No conflict.
Evans,
No conflict.
Chairperson Haney.
None, no. Item 2,
Capital improvement petition submitted by Yakov Greenspan, CO West Land Real Estate Group for property located at 948 South Inglewood Avenue, Inglewood, California, 90301, case number 25-0-0004.
has notice been given to the subject, date, and time on this matter to the applicants and tenants?
Notice has been given to the affected parties.
Is staff available to provide a brief synopsis on this matter?
Board Liaison Amari Watson of Housing Services is present to provide a brief summary on this matter.
Good afternoon, everyone. Case number 25-00004, submitted by Yakov Greenspan, care of Westland Real Estate Group, for the property located at 948 South Inglewood Avenue in Inglewood, California, 90301, is for capital improvement for roofing. Total capital expenditure is $108,340.30. The maximum eligible reimbursement for this improvement is $54,170.15. The total number of units on this property are 22 units.
Is the applicant present to address the board member? I'm here. My name is Catherine Turner. I'm here. Okay, you can go to the.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, this is my first time. I've never done this.
That's okay.
Would you just like,
Is there anything you'd like to address to us?
no, just that we did the capital improvement, sorry, hold on, let me look at my notes. Just that we would replace the roof, so our tenants wouldn't keep having issues, and that they replace it with a newer and better roof that they had previously, so it would have, what is it called? I don't have much to say, just that we we replaced the roof. It was the best option at the time instead of us continuing to repair it, and we chose to replace it fully to benefit our tenants.
Okay, thank you. Let's ask the tenants first.
Okay.
Is there any other person from the public who wishes to address the board on this matter? Okay.
Hello, I am a tenant at 948,
What's the apartment number?
apartment number 17.
17?
Yes.
Thank you.
Is my time going to start over?
I'm sorry?
Okay. I just wanted to address, when I'm looking here at the letter and it states in section 2 that the cost of a cost of a replacement that was necessary due to the owner's failure to carry maintenance responsibilities as determined by the rental housing board. I just want to say again and highlight that this, in my opinion, was not capital improvement. This is something that I believe the owner had to do, or that it was necessary to them to do, due to them not keeping up with regular maintenance or their maintenance responsibilities. I've been living in this apartment since 2021, the beginning of 2021. Since I moved in, when it rains, I have leaks. I had issues with pipes and plumbing. Whenever I would bring up this or request for this issue to be fixed, it was ignored or addressed with a quick fix. Oftentimes, not really fixing it at all. Um, the leaks were so bad at one point that I had to put towels down. My personal property was damaged. I was not reimbursed when I brought it to management about it. Now, as a result of so many years of the leakage, when it would rain, I have to look at eyesores like swollen wood, paint falling off. Um, again, there was a point in time where I couldn't even sleep in my room when it would rain because the rain would fall on me. It took them so long to address this issue. Now I'm dealing with things like mold in my building. So again, I just want to reiterate that this owner did not upkeep the property. He only fixed that roof because he had to. It was so many requests coming from tenants requesting reimbursements, just issues in general. And all of this I did present to housing with videos and pictures so that you guys can see. And I want to make it clear that this is not a benefit to me as of today. I had a leak in 2025. No, it was not as bad as the one in 2021, but the roof is still leaking. And as well as now currently in 2026, the last time it rained. So yes, it's still not of a benefit or any type of improvement in my opinion that has been done. And again, I just want to reiterate, this to me was not capital improvement. They had to do this.
Hello, my name is Rainer Duvet. I live with my family in Unit 12, and I moved in August 2018, so almost 8 years now. And I've had ongoing problems with and Summer has I sent her all the documentation, the previous emails, work orders, pictures, and so on. The first one was actually in 2018, the end of 2018. I sent the first maintenance request because it was raining through. It was always really at the windowsill largely in the first few years. And there were maintenance requests and pictures going back 2018, 21, 22, 23, and so on, and repeated emails like, when are you going to fix it finally? And most recently, it was actually the worst. Um, this time, it wasn't just coming in from the wind through the window, but through our bedroom light, dripping all over the bed. And they had to fix all of the water, and the mushrooms were growing out too, out of the ceiling. All that, it was all brown and moldy, and yeah, there were twice mushrooms growing out of there. And yeah, he spent like 2 days fixing up the last damage, and hopefully it's fixed now. I'm not sure. It was supposed to be fixed every time over the last 8 years. So in any case, I would assume that is a regular maintenance to have a roof that doesn't leak, not a capital improvement, unless you create a rooftop bar up there or pool. That would be a capital. But a working roof is kind of part of the lease agreement, as are the pipes. I just heard that they're considering retroactively making that a capital improvement too. When I first moved in there, it was literally brown water, stinking water coming out of the sink. And my wife still doesn't use the bathroom sink to this day because she's kind of like mentally still in that place where the brown water comes out. So yeah, in either case, I don't think those are actual capital improvements, but regular maintenance.
Thank you.
I'm gonna let you ask questions.
I did have a question for her.
We'll address, we have some questions. Okay, go ahead.
I just wanted to know, did you guys get other bids? Are they in this package or?
Yes, we did get other bids, but no, only the one that was provided, or the one that we went with was provided. I didn't know that we had to submit all the bids we got. We always get multiple bids.
Uh-huh. Okay. And this was the best one in terms of price or in terms of?
Excuse me, can you have the speaker speak from the dais so we can get it on record,
Yes,
please?
thank you. Sorry.
To answer your question, we only submitted the bid that we went with. I wasn't aware that we had to submit all the bids that we were supplied, but we do always get multiple bids for projects, and we do always go with the most cost-effective one as well as the one that'll benefit just everyone in general the most, with warranty and et cetera.
No questions.
This work was completed in 2024, December 31st, 2024,
Yes.
and you had leaks after 2024?
That's what she's stating. I would have to look at all the work orders that have come through. We only know if there's maintenance if our tenants report it.
Thank you.
Of course.
Do you have any questions?
No question.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna ask a tenant something. This was gonna be for the tenants.
Thank you. Which tenant? 12 or number 17?
We can start with 12. I just wanted to know, it rained pretty hard last night.
Can you get
Can you,
the tenant now from 12?
no, from the young lady, I'm sorry.
Yes, sir.
So is the roof still leaking now?
Yes, it is.
And so it rained pretty heavily last night. Did you see any leaks last night
Yeah, around my window.
around your windows?
Yep.
Okay. So you feel like the roof is not
I-
fixed?
I do see a difference from when I moved in 2021, because like I explained earlier, in 2021, when it would rain, I couldn't sleep in my room because that's how bad the leaks were. However, now I can sleep in my room, but to answer your question, yes, there's still leaks. It's around my windowsill, and then there's a little part in my living room where it leaks a little bit too.
And have you notified management of these new problems?
I was gonna make one today after I came from here, because I just saw this, but I notified them in regards to the one at the end of 2025, or maybe the beginning of 2026, the last time it rained hard.
But this was after they did the roof, correct?
But yes, there are, I know I have record, and I believe I submitted that with my stuff for the ones that were made in 2025 after the roof was fixed.
Okay. And sir, did you have anything additional that you wanted to speak on in terms of? Did you, have you?
I didn't spot anything last night, and generally, I don't think it was raining hard enough.
Oh,
Whenever it leaked, it would really rain really hard it might take a day or two for it to come through. So I didn't see anything last night, but
So
if we're talking about,
let me ask you this real quick. Have you seen anything since the roof has been fixed?
well, we're talking about 2024, you saying?
Yes.
No, yes, they were just, last week, they just fixed up all the damage from the rain just a few weeks ago.
Fixed
That which was actually kind of the worst, because that was the first time it actually came all through the bedroom ceiling rather than just the window. So the last one, just a few weeks ago, was the worst one we've had.
So you had water damage last week and they fixed it from the roof?
Yeah, it was, yeah. Yeah, but the water, they fixed it last week, but the water damage was from the bad rain. When was that? Late December, early January.
Okay, thank you. Okay, you'll need to come back, go to the stand so it'll be recorded. Thank you.
When the tenants sent in everything to housing, we tried to give record of the maintenance requests that we could see. There haven't. But we did try to submit any current requests, and I know for a fact we had requests in there for both 2025 and 2026. That was for number 12 being one of them.
Any questions before we adjourn? Recess, I'm sorry. No? Okay, we are going to take a recess to discuss, and we'll be back.
Same bedroom?
Mic check. Now it got a little chilly now. I have a wrap if it gets too chilly.
Oh, I'm fine, thank you, sweetheart.
Okay.
Madam Chair, hold on 1 minute while I scribble.
Oh, she swivels? Scribble. Oh.
Snaps, where did I put it? Left my
I thought
glasses
somebody
away.
called me. I thought somebody said, Coach. Oh, no, I was writing on this.
The Rental Housing Board meeting is reconvened and called back to order.
A quorum is present.
Madam Secretary, can you please read the summary of the board decision so as a motion can be made for the agenda item number 2?
As it pertains to the capital improvement petition submitted by Jakob Greenspan, Westland Real Estate Group for the property located at 948 South Inglewood Avenue, Inglewood, California, 90301. Case number 25-00004. After deliberation, the board determined that this does not meet the criteria for a capital improvement, which states that the new improvement must have a useful life of 5 years or more. Is there a motion?
Second.
No, one of y'all
I
have.
motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Board Member Hamilton.
I'm for it, yes.
Fregoso.
Not for it.
Abstain.
Same.
Board Member Evans.
For it.
Okay, let's try it again.
What am
Board Member Hamilton, aye. You agree with what the deliberation was?
Aye.
Great. Fregoso.
Yeah, abstain.
Abstain. Evans.
Aye.
Councilperson Haney.
Aye.
Thank you.
Madam Secretary? Item number 3.
Capital improvement petition submitted by Jakob Greenspan, CO Westland Real Estate Group for property located at 827 West Beach Avenue, Inglewood, California, 90302, case number 25-00005.
Has notice been given to the subject, date, and time on the matter of the applicant and tenants?
All affected parties have been notified.
Is staff available to provide a synopsis on this matter?
Board Liaison Amari Watson of Housing Service is present to provide a brief summary on this matter.
Good afternoon. Case number 25-00005 for 827 West Beach Avenue, Inglewood, California, 90302. Capital improvement for roofing as well. Total capital expenditure for $43,187. Maximum eligible reimbursement is $21,593.50. Total number of units are 11 units.
Is the applicant present to address the board?
Just gonna take a seat back here since you guys will be hearing from me a lot. Yes, we did do a re-roof. The project is a major capital improvement involving the full tear-off and installation of a robust warranted 4-ply gravel rock roof systems. The tenants benefit directly from the upgrade through the permanent elimination of water leaks and internal damage, a structurally sound living environment, and better temperature comfort than the roof that was on before. We do try to provide upgrades for our tenants so they don't have to experience issues. As you know, with any property, there will be maintenance issues, and we do try to take care of those in a manner to support everyone. So, thank you.
Is there any person from the public who wishes to address the board on this matter? Okay, we'll recess the board to discuss this item. Do
Oh, can we,
you have any questions?
yeah, let's just ask some questions that we didn't ask before. Hello again.
Hi.
At this location, when was this roof completed?
Let me take a look. And then can I actually ask you guys a question as well? Because or
Excuse
do
me?
you want me to wait?
What'd she say?
Can you repeat that, please?
Am I allowed to ask questions as well, or is that for a different time?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. Because I was just wondering, because the last one you said it had to have a lifespan of over 5 years. Obviously, a roof does have a lifespan of over 5 years, which is what a capital improvement's for. So I was just
So,
We're on-
Madam Chair,
We're on,
because that item, we're off that item.
Oh, okay,
That would be
sorry.
something you would
Okay.
ask towards the end.
okay. Sorry, I have to look through.
Or maybe,
March of 2024, is that correct?
Thank you. Well, yeah, whatever.
and have there been any complaints about this particular roof
Not
leaking?
that I'm aware of. Like I said, as long as our tenants put in a work order through their tenant portal, we take care of those as soon as possible. But no, I haven't heard of any other leaks there. And we have had roofs replaced and not had any problems. So I'm kind of, the other one I'll have to deal with separately because that kind of
Okay.
took me off guard.
I just have one quick question.
Of course.
This, what's the definition of a re-roof?
Where they basically tear off the whole roof and replace it.
And then the repair is, when you repair a roof, what exactly do you do there then?
Well, you only do a certain section. When you do a re-roof, you redo the whole roof and you take it down to the very bottom where they replace everything. To repair things, you can, put new shingles on, add the waterproofing and such versus the re-roof where you actually pay the money to replace the whole thing down to the bare bones.
Okay, thank you.
Did you get any correspondence from the tenants from this location?
Not that I know of on record
Okay.
for us, no.
Thank you. Any other questions? No? Okay. We will take a recess now.
No, I thought I'm saying 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
There it is. Red light.
Like,
The Rental Housing Board meeting is now in session.
A quorum is
Quorum is
present.
Thank you. Madam Secretary, can you read the summary of the board decisions motion be made for the agenda item number 3?
After deliberation, it was determined that a letter of intent was not submitted at the time the petition was filed with the Housing Protection Long-Term Rental Division. Therefore, the board is directing the applicant to reserve a letter of intent, and the matter will be tabled to March 11th, 2026. Is there a motion?
I make a motion that we table.
I second the motion.
Madam Secretary?
Board members Hamilton.
I support it. Yeah, I
Board member,
approve.
aye.
Aye.
Board member Fregoso.
Aye.
Evans.
Aye.
Chairperson Haney.
Aye. Item number 4.
Am I allowed to say anything for these?
Not now, ma'am.
I will call on this next item.
Capital improvement petition submitted by Yaakov Greenspan, Westland Real Estate Group for property located at 812 East Hyde Park Boulevard, Inglewood, California, 90302, case number 2500006.
Has notice been given to the subject date and time on this matter to the applicant and tenants?
Notice has been given to the affected parties.
Was a letter of intent submitted when the petition was submitted?
No.
Was staff available to provide a brief synopsis of this matter?
If, Madam Chair, if a letter of intent was not provided,
Then
you
we
want to
table?
do, yes.
Please.
Okay, so is there a motion to table this matter to March 11th and direct the applicant to reserve the letter of intent to the affected tenants?
I make a motion?
And I'll second it.
Board members Hamilton,
Aye.
Fregoso,
Aye.
Evans,
Aye.
Chairperson Haney.
Aye.
What are you gonna ask her a question?
Okay.
Closing remarks. Or public comments?
Okay, closed comments. Is there any person from the public who wishes to address the board on any of these, on this matter?
Yes, hi. Letter of intents were submitted. I actually even brought a copy of one of them just to show you guys. I believe that they weren't included in the initial package, which they are included now once we found out that they didn't transfer over. So we do have letter of intents that were served to all the residents, and I have examples for this case and the previous case.
What date was that?
12/1/2025.
When was the petition submitted?
It was submitted in December of last year, but the intents were not included in the packet.
Staff stated that the intent were not submitted with the package, and they're required to be submitted
It was-
when they file the petition.
Okay, and they were submitted after.
Yes, because we were notified that they weren't in there, so they're all in a file. I didn't print them all because I didn't want to print like 150 pages, but I brought an example from each property.
Can we have them resubmit it as it gets closer to the March 11th date?
Resubmit,
Submit the petitions to the tenants?
you mean reserve the notice?
Mhm.
You directed that they reserve the notice, and then it's tabled until March 11th.
Okay, perfect.
just reserve them now. We'll be done with it.
Okay, no other comments. Public comment is now closed. We will now have closing remarks. Madam Secretary?
I have nothing.
Board Member, Mr. Hamilton?
I have nothing.
Mr. Fragoso?
I have nothing either.
And Ms. Evans?
I have nothing.
Okay, if there are no further remarks, the Rental Housing Board meeting is now adjourned. Thank you.
This is mine.